Got another series of messages here because we don't have internet in this world, apparently. I'm inside of it now. That was a weird accident and kind of horrifying. Alright. Hi. Why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. Questions. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on two legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Those are conspiracy theorist character, I suppose. I mean, two of them in a row, really, but very different bits of them. Keep off Havarl. When I heard you were granting permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with Governor Shie. The world is one of our most sacred places and is not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defiles Havarl will face consequences. Yeah? The sacredness kind of came across until all the parts where we really screwed with that by landing military forward stations literally in the middle of their cloistered monk locations and killing all of your locals that didn't like us. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us where the enemy won't follow. Help us go where the enemies won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. Oh. Whoa. They're talking about having their own initiative. So this person wants them to have the ability to get in arcs and jump to a different galaxy to get away from the Ket. Holy crap. That's one approach. Is that it? Just collect the messages and that's it? I think it just said that quest is over. Oh, weird. I thought for sure I'd take them somewhere to like talk to someone about them. Otherwise, it just kind of... I don't know, maybe it'll come up in some non-quest context later. It just feels weird because I feel like there'd be like a follow-up of some kind. Should be about time to head to the ruins, I suppose. I may as well finish up what we're doing here before I try to go back. So I do want to go back to their other planet they gave me the choice to go to also. How am I doing on inventory space? Oh, only 2/3, we're good. Hi. You look weird sitting down. Oh, you're sitting on nothing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However...
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Are they hoping that if they just flip a switch, they can, like, delete Aya and just get rid of their primary foes and the Resistance all at once, I wonder? I'm curious. Oops. Let's warp on over here. Looks like we're meeting up with Ephra again after all. I did things in the wrong order. I thought that was going to be a level, to be honest, because of, like, what kind of thing it is. Imagine my surprise when we show up in these clothes at the vault. I'm like, what are you doing? Why aren't you in full armor with 2 squad members? These are always full of, like, enemies non-stop. They always go to crap, but nope. Peaceful, quick cutscene, nothing else. So now we have a goal. We're apparently 2/3 of the way towards finding the location of a thing.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of Remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Well, that got weird. So now there's apparently a place that their exiles and our exiles are both living on together. Ooh, tier 4 research projects unlocked. So the exiles of both factions are living together in one location. Wow. Really seals the deal. Which way is the front door exactly? I get all mixed up here. Is it just right here? It is right here. I'm trying to find the fast travel spot. Really seals the deal on how little I actually did any sort of, like, you know, the job, my original mission statement of being first contact and everything. Not only were we not, but our other members of our group have been so thoroughly established that way that they apparently are now ruling an alien outpost. But yeah, the Pathfinder's job is to be first boots on the ground and first first contact with alien species. Nailed it! It's okay, at least you can press magic buttons that solve the world. I still really get a kick out of the fact that just getting on a ship means that you leave, as opposed to, like, actually going to the galaxy map and saying you're leaving, like in the previous games. It's led to some funny moments in the past.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
I convinced them we're friends. Try not to mess it up.
I do not mess it up. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
Whoa, whoa, camera. Oh. I was inside my own head there. That was a reverse GoldenEye just now. The camera was following such a specific track, too. I'm curious. Let's level up real quick. 5 more points. How close are we again? I need 99, right? Nope, not going to be there yet. This will take us to 92, if I even can spend them all. Because of the whole interval situation. So Lance and Singularity maxed out. Could go further into Throw. That would cost 3 points. Yeah, that'd get rid of a lot of what I have right now. Damage and Force is not bad, though. There's a Radius. That'd be fun. Ooh. If I have a Radius impact on Throw, that could mean... I think that might mean that it would affect combos, too. So what if I have a Singularity, and then in the middle of that Singularity is all the enemies, then I use Throw, and they just all explode, because they all get hit by Throw and do combos. That might just already happen regardless, though, without that Radius. I'm not actually sure. I do like the idea of getting bonus Radius skills. Otherwise, I could just go down the Biotic offense skill. My effects give people defense reduction, or... Ooh, better detonator damage and combo radius. Okay, I'm going for that one. I'm just going to go for that one. There we go. Up to 92 points. And we got the nice N7 armor, which I'm happy to see. Speaking of which, I should check to see whether I can get more of that. I'm currently wearing how many pieces of it? Oh, God. Sorry, I keep forgetting what this menu looks like. We can all agree this could be better, right? The inventory menu of this game. It's honestly a little scary. So I have N7 helm, N7 chest, Pathfinder legs. So I have chest and helm of N7, but my arms and my legs are both Pathfinder. So arms and legs are the next priorities to finish the N7 set if I want. Although...
Why can't you just ask her yourself? Because. Just because. Fine. Lexi, PB wants to look at Giles' scans.
PB knows I can't divulge patient information.
Useless.
That's some personal stuff, PB. Nuh-uh. Come on. Ooh. That's my first ever successful gold mission so far. That'll be worth something, I'm sure. Not so much there. Gotta pay for the karma, I guess. So one thing I'm a little iffy on about the, also, sometimes this is actually really good stuff. One thing I'm kind of iffy about on the crafting system is just the fact that it seems like research and crafting largely require the same resources for the same item, which makes it kind of hard to figure out how to proceed sometimes, because on one hand, you're like, oh, let's make my new armor, so I can have better armor. But on the other hand, you're like, but I use those same resources to research the next tier of that armor, and then it'll be better next time. I haven't looked...
You have new email.
I haven't looked into it super closely, but I kind of wonder, like, can you even, I don't know, can you upgrade armor? Like, if you have N7 rank 3, for example, can you turn it into rank 4 for less than it would cost to make a rank 4? I don't have much reason to think that's the case, necessarily. Yeah, look at this, it's, let's see. Let's check to see if I'm right or not. It's Omnijewel, Copper, Iridium, Platinum to upgrade the schematic. Meanwhile, over here, let's see. Where's N7? Omnijewel, Copper, Iridium, and Platinum. Yeah. So it requires the same resources to craft it as it costs to research it, which is a little weird. Like, logically, I can get that why that happens, because you kind of make, like, R&D models or something like that. Although it's weird that I'm researching my own sets. Yeah, it makes it weird trying to figure out how to balance your progress with this kind of thing if they require the exact same resources, you know what I mean? Let's see, so I think I fully researched the set and I just need to craft it now. So here's my arms. I could go for an augment. Let's see, combo radiuses, combat recharge speed, power damage bonus, let's do that. Can I do multiple of those? I can. Neat. Let's craft that then. Now I've got arms. Can I afford the legs for the full set? And 7 legs, come on. Oh. I'm missing 9 platinum. Dang it. Alright, let's check the store. Do you sell platinum? Special items, remnant decryption key. Would I want that? Oh, it bypasses the glyph consoles, right. I have a few of those, but the glyphs are fine. I don't need to bypass those. You don't sell platinum, do you? Those aren't platinum, that's for sure. Might be able to check back somewhere else, or I might just need to continue forward for a while. Yeah, I don't have money right now anyway, so I guess I got what I got. Well, we've got more of the set up, I suppose. Oh, there's Pathfinder, so it's damage resistance and weapon accuracy, as opposed to this one giving me 3% max shields and 4% biotic power damage. And then those are also power damage bonuses just across the board, which will be nice. And you can't equip it from here. That's silly. Yeah. I know they told me before I would go to the equipment screen, but come on, just let me pause the game and change my items.
Talking to him for you. That's kind, Subi, but I don't think it will help.
They're talking about our engineer that they don't get along with? I think they are. Boom. N7 armor. Just 1 to go, and then I'll look all N70 for a bit. Have I found anything cool yet? Combat power. That's only for the combat. I think that's only for, like, soldiers, though. I don't think it affects my powers. I think the combat distinction means specifically that. Like, it's for, this tree? Yeah, combat. Right. That's not really the focus of my character. I like biotics. They're fun. They're neato. So you said I have mail. I have mail, yep. Can we talk? On camera? From Carrie Tvesa. The things I'm hearing. A garden world? A whole new species? If you can talk on the record, you know where to find me. Acknowledge. Message to the Nexus. From Director Jaruntan to Writer. Writer, I've been reviewing all the messages you forward from the Angaran populace. It's encouraging to see that even in these initial phases of contract, we have supporters among them, though it's equally clear that we have our work cut out for us in winning over the rest. But I'm confident you're on the right track. I would have been surprised if the Angara hadn't expressed skepticism. First contact is a complicated situation, and if roles were reversed, I'd be suspicious of them if they arrived on our doorstep. Thank you for passing these messages along. They'll provide invaluable insight as we navigate these tricky waters, Director Tan. Yep, as expected, there's basically no reason to be modifying these messages. It's just a dumb idea. And so, there we go. From Jal. Writer, the Moshai has sent me some news from Aya that she asked me to share with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study in the Aya Vault. It comes with great risk, of course, so she's restricting participation to her brightest students under armed guard. Although she doesn't have your ability to interface with the Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you, however she can, once Meridian is found. These are interesting and exciting times, Jal. There we go. This time around, he was right when he said that there was someone trying to talk to me. That's often not the case, which is always a surprise. Why does it say there's something over there? Is it just saying to come here, I suppose? Yeah, I think they're just pointing me back at the they're just pointing me back at the galaxy map. Let's get to it then. Let's see. Have we scanned this system? I don't think we have, actually. Let's zoom in a bit. Skip. Oh, thank goodness. This would take twice as long if I had to always do that. What do we got? It's this shiny thing. I didn't even need a sensor for that, honestly.
Probes launched.
Also, that's...
Satellite detected.
Whoa. Hi. Hello. I can make this... I can make the camera do this. Power readings 4.2%. Functional but dormant. A cat satellite is well concealed low in San Cecil's orbit. Doubtless designed to observe Angaran activities in the system. Disabling it permanently is a simple task. Well, there we go. Did we do that? Oh, there we go. 50 Helios data. Cool. Bye. Are you next? My Rev. And skip. The whole flying through space thing just isn't that impressive, honestly. It's impressive in a... It's more impressive in No Man's Sky because you are on the planet and then you swoop into space to another planet. No Man's Sky didn't nail much else, but that part was as promised. But in this game, like, you enter a loading screen and then show up in the galaxy. So it's like, oh wow, we're swooping from one to the other.
Anomaly on sensors.
It's almost as if they're just balls. Like relatively small balls with a texture wrapped around it. Hey there. What are you? What does Obaru got for me?
Huge mineral deposit.
Graphite. Okay. Add that to the pile. How about you, Fetvun? Ain't got nothing for me. Nope. That's it. That's all they got. Whoop. So, Anion's fully scanned, so it's Noel and Zheng He. Zheng He. Varl I never finished scanning. But right now my priority is, to go back to the Nexus. Let's go have ourselves an interview. It's been a while. Oh, hello. We don't get new things too often. There's something going on in the historical chamber. Oh, hello.
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
Aya is a sovereign planet of the Angara. We have no right to settle there.
Strong stuff. Here's hoping we don't need to. Okay, that's... Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale. Tan sent this for you. Inspiring, huh?
Oh, next time then. See you later. Yeah, the normally I'd be
What do Angara drink?
Oh. Talking still. Normally I'd be like, hey, yeah, sure, just get permission and stuff like that. But sending colonists there is like, they don't have enough space for their own people on that planet. That's been made abundantly clear, so it's completely unreasonable to send our people there. They have to ration Angara amongst their own race.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me Isa de Navarre.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history books.
I wonder what they'll say.
I was just explaining to the Ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder. So much life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then the Ket arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions.
We came to explore, Ambassador, not conquer. And we have our own challenges.
Yes, which is why I'm here. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshae says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
We don't expect you to enter this alliance blindly, Ambassador. Everything we say, you can check.
You'd be that open with us?
We have nothing to hide.
They'll surrender their weapons to your militia, if that's satisfactory.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Pavoa set Jav Jaravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda.
It's more or less true that we don't have much to hide, especially since they already know about the exiles and other awkward things like that. It is scary, though. You have to wonder whether they're better with or without weapons in a place like this because of how alien they are to everyone else. Like, what if they go under attack? Some people are just fucking racist, man. Like, they're a new alien species in this planet in this system, showing up on our nexus. Someone's gonna be well, maybe not. I don't know. I was gonna say, if this was back at home, I suppose I'd be more worried about the idea that maybe someone's going to be unreasonable about it. But I suppose that the fact that this is specifically the Andromeda Initiative and the whole point was to come here, then maybe people won't be stupid. But yeah, a weird surprise outsider minority just showing up in a populated area, it could end violently, and it just takes one idiot.
You're the Pathfinder! Thank you so much for returning the Moshae to us.
I'm glad I could help. Seems your people really cherish her.
She is dear to us. By the way, you should know, the head of our delegation is at your cultural center. He'd be honored to speak with you.
Oh yeah, we met. I'm a little curious because there's an exclamation point there again. So that's not... Nope, you're not my crew member. The hair threw me off for a second there. Or is it over... Which way is it? No, it's over here. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was outside by the checkpoint or not. Hello. Andraknor.
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
Given our situation, it's smart to show we truly come in friendship.
Though in these times you should be prepared for the alternative. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andraknor, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Heskal?
Centuries ago, Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program, an N7.
What? I'm sorry. What the fuck? Tell me about N7? To the alien from a different galaxy from N7. Maybe it's just like, tell me what you know. Maybe it's just a really poorly worded option, and you're actually asking him to tell you what he's heard so far about N7. But it honestly sounds like I'm supposed to actually ask an alien from a different galaxy what N7 is, the thing that my father was.
What have you learned about the N7 program?
Human soldiers who trained on exotic worlds. Arcturus, Europa, Rio de Janeiro. They learn to fight in all environments on little food or sleep, to care for their injured, to lead. Is that accurate? Wasn't your father one of them?
He was. Although things soured when he began AI research. Didn't stop him teaching me and my sister a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills. N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours. Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit. Challenge yourself and teach me.
Sounds fun. Though I have a lot of responsibilities.
The soldier's burden. If you find time, Pathfinder, I'll be ready. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
Supposed to find beacons first. Where the heck are those located, I wonder? Okay. I was passing because I'm like, we don't quite have time for that this episode. So thankfully that was just a really awkwardly worded statement. I mean, in a way, he did basically just explain N7 to me as if I don't know what it is, because that's functionally what it had served. But at least my character was genuinely like, "What have you heard about them so far?" Which kind of works, I suppose. I was really afraid for a second there that he was really going to be like, "What's an N7, alien?"